Hello and welcome. I'm the Autistic Modeler. Today, we're going to be building the 66 Shelby by AMT. This version has never been issued as a Shelby. It's got some retooled body and parts. Let's tear into it and find out.
The Autistic Modeler is proud to be partnered with Round 2 Models, the makers of great kits from AMT, MPC, and Polar Lights. Get yours today.
All right, well, first let's look at this box. I love the artwork. It's so cool. There's some of our options there. We got the authentic Shelby grille and hood, custom seats, American racing wheels, dual carbs, block out quarter windows for Shelby, wheels. There's a white with the blue stripe version. Pretty cool. And then there is the bottom. I don't know if you noticed, but look at these fold-up boxes. I really like that because it represents the old ones. And also, the earlier Round 2 boxes didn't fold up flat. So it was hard to store them if you wanted to keep the artwork. So there's a picture of the bottom. And this is brand new, hot off the press, a prototype copy. As you can see here, it says March 26 and 25. So this is brand new. This should be in the stores soon, I'm being told. So please watch your favorite hobby store to get them. Let's take a look at the rest. First, let's look at this body. Wow. Man, that's good looking. It is really crisp. Very nice. Man, I'm impressed with that. And there's our chassis there. Rear axle and rear end is molded in there. That's not bad to detail, though. We can work with that. And then there's our new Shelby tooled interior. This part is only in this kit so far. So that's pretty cool. And then there's our Shelby hood. Again, this is a new tooled part for this kit with the scoop made on. And then these side scoops. Pretty cool stuff. And there's our seats right there. We also have optional custom style seats. Some like racing seats. That's pretty cool. And then here is a roll bar, some valance panels, some wheelie bars and whatnot. There's a lot of options here in this one. It's pretty cool. And here's another scoop, a blower piece, parachute, our wheel backs, grill block out, a lower spoiler. I'm not sure what that piece there is. And then here's some chrome American racing wheels. They're really nice. This is the Shelby only tree with the special Shelby oil pan and grill. And then our headlight bezels there. And then here's some chrome parts. You have a couple different rear bumper options. You have the standard grill if you want to just do that. Stock hubcaps, Shelby wheels. Our Shelby valve covers. And for some reason it has 3 tail lights. Interesting. There's our front bumper. Really nice looking parts there. And then there's our dashboard. Looks really good. Gauges made on there and our steering wheel. Some more valance panels there for different versions. And there's our 289 engine. It's got some zoomy headers if you want to do that, or make it stock, or the dual carbs. Pretty cool stuff. And there is another valance panel. Radiator support, seat belts, firewall. Really detailed. Looks really good. Here's our glass. This is the fastback glass. If you remember, a lot of these AMT Mustangs were coupes. The fastback version is a fairly recent addition to this version of the kit. And there's our side windows right there. We got extra headlights right there. Put that over there. And there's our axle rods and our red taillights. And you get 8 tires with this. You get 4 of these Goodyear pad printed ones. Very nice looking. And also, you get 4 of these, no brand name, but they're really nice, like, like polyglass type looking 70s, 60s tires. So they're very nice there. So you get 8 tires in this kit. That's really cool. And then here's what I was really impressed with. Look at this decal sheet. Isn't that awesome? You get door handles. You get racy lettering. Shelby license plates. 2 different color stripes. Some sponsors. Separate part for the scoop. Thank you, Round 2, because that was always hard to put that together. Our side stripage. Very cool. I'm impressed with this. This is my favorite part of the kit so far right here. And then let's take a look at our book. There's the front right there. And it shows you what versions to build. Looks like this is new artwork for the instruction book. Different wheels, of course. You can build it any way you want. There's a lot of options in this. And then there's our interior, roll cage and whatnot. Our side pipes if you want to do that. Simple. This is a pretty simple build, but it goes together really well. And then there's our Shelby grill. Like that. And then there's a rear assembly there. And then there's part of the other stuff here. And there's other parts included to make other different versions if you like. And it shows you what colors they recommend you do it. So this is a cool build. I'm excited. And I hope you follow along. So stick with me.
The Autistic Modeler is excited to be involved with Auto Modelers Magazine. Get all the new tips and tricks along with kit reviews and show coverage. Be sure to pick up yours today.
Well, all right, it's that time again. That's right, final assembly. Let's take a look at this body first. Man, that looks really good. Decals came out excellent. I'm really impressed with the fit and the way it looks on this body. That looks great. And then here's our front bumper and our hood and decals. Our grill here. Rear bumper. Side windows just pop in the quarter panels. And the glass pops in the roof area. And then here's our interior. Looks really good. That turned out. It looks the part. Decals for the speedometer and whatnot. And then here's our chassis. That looks pretty good. Even though everything's molded on, it turned out pretty well. And then our wheels, I'm really impressed how these wheels look. That turned out excellent. I think that's going to look really sharp. And then I was looking over the instructions, and it says to put the firewall in at a certain way. So this area here, the hood hinges go in. So be sure not to just glue it to there. You got to put it in the body first, just like the instructions say. And then that way it will line up correctly with your engine and your hood hinges. And then here's our 289 hypo engine. That looks really good. Like that Shelby oil pan on there. Our air filter, metal axle rods, and these headlights have separate lenses. They go in from the front of the body. So we're going to glue these in with Mod Podge and then put them in the body. And there's our mirrors and gas cap. So that looks good. Some radiator hoses, air filter. And there's our radiator support and our battery. Turns out really well. And then when we come back, it'll be all finished, so stick with me. All right, here's the 1966 Shelby GT 350 Mustang by AMT. This was a great build. I had a great time putting it together. Final assembly went together with no problems. All you got to do is line everything up and it goes right together. It looks great. Turned out excellent. I really like the way it sits and the wheels that are included. And so many options and decals you can choose from. I chose to put some of the sponsors on there like it's a road racer. I thought that looked pretty cool. It's a great kit. I highly recommend it. This could be a first build. It went together so well. I didn't have to fiddle with anything going together here in final assembly. And it just looks the part. It has a really good look to it. I like the updated Shelby parts. Your hood and your wheels and then your scoops and the Shelby side windows and rear gas tank and things. It really looks great. I was proud to put it together, and I'm glad that Round 2 was able to send it over for us to review and have a full build. I appreciate everybody following along. And until next time, I'm the Autistic Modeler. Happy modeling.